slows down above the trees, where time dissolves into the breeze. No noise, no weight, no rushing sound, just calmness all around. The stars don't speak, they only glow, like secrets only hearts can know. Each flicker gently stays in place, a soft and endless space. Sometimes silence is the loudest truth, if you let it in. The sky full of quiet, where nothing needs to try it. Every thought begins to fade in the peace the night has made. A sky full of quiet, no fear left to deny it. Just the feeling I belong in something calm and strong. The wind moves through the silver air, like it has never known despair. It carries dreams from far away and lets them gently stay. The moonlight rests upon my skin, like something I have known within. A memory without a name, but warm just the same. The more I listen, the less I need to understand. A sky full of quiet, where my heart learns to rely. Every shadow turns to light in the stillness of the night. A sky full of quiet, like a soft and endless riot of peace that slowly settles in beneath my skin. If the world ever feels too loud, I will return here again, to where silence is not empty, but everything. A sky full of quiet, where I no longer fight it. Every breath becomes a song that has been here all along. A sky full of quiet, and I finally trusted that even in the dark unknown, I am not alone. The stars remain, the sky is wide, and all this quiet lives inside. Close your eyes, the night is still awake. 1,000 dreams are waiting to unfold. The moon hangs softly in the blue, like it already knows the truth. The quiet fills the empty air with gentle echoes everywhere. A distant train of fading light disappear into the night. Every moment drifts so slow, like falling soft and low. Every dream begins with a quiet heart. 1,000 midnight dreams flowing like silver streams, carrying every hope I've known until they lead me home. 1,000 midnight dreams, brighter reflect upon the sea like scattered pieces calling me. The waves erase the days goodbye. Beneath the endless sky, the breeze moves through the sleeping trees, singing quiet melodies. Every breath becomes so free, like the night is holding me. The darkest skies hold the brightest dreams. 1,000 midnight dreams floating through moonbeams. Every memory softly glows like a wildflower in the snow. 1,000 midnight dreams, gentle as they seem, turning every lonely mile into a peaceful smile. If I awake before the dawn, leave one dream beside my door, so I'll remember the night still has more to give. 1,000 midnight dreams shining quietly for me. Every road I walked alone has brought me safely home. 1,000 midnight dreams living in between the last star and the morning light, forever in my heart. The stars grow pale, the sky turns gold, but 1,000 midnight dreams will never grow old. There is a moment between night and morning when everything holds its breath before the sun whispers. The sky is fading into blue, like something I once knew. The stars are quiet one by one, waiting for the sun. The world feels soft and almost still. Across the sleeping hill, every shadow starts to fade, like time is gently made. Even silence learns to change when light begins to rise. Before the sun whispers, the night still softly lingers, holding every dream I had, both the good and bad. Before the sun whispers, the darkness slowly surrenders. Every moment fades away into a brighter day. The wind no longer feels so cold, like stories being told. The river catches golden lines, reflecting shifting time. I close my eyes and breathe it in, where endings softly begin. No fear inside the breaking light, just calmness in my sight. The night doesn't vanish, it transforms. feel both night and morning existing in me. Before the sun whispers, I release all my winters. Every shadow turns to gold, and I feel bold. Before the sun whispers, silence makes me stronger. And when the daylight takes its place, I carry its grace. The sky turns bright, the night lets go, and just before the sun whispers, I already know. There is a place where light doesn't end, it only transforms into something deeper. The moon is fading into dawn, yet something lingers on and on. A final beam across the sky that never learns to say goodbye. The silence wraps around the air like it has always been right there. Each breath I take begins to show a world I didn't know. Not everything must disappear. Some things simply change their form. Beyond the final moonbeam lives every hidden dream, where nothing ever truly dies. It only learns to rise. Beyond the final moonbeam, there is more than what it seems. Every ending that we knew becomes something new. The ocean holds a silver line between the dark and fragile time, where waves dissolve into the shore and still become something more. The wind no longer rushes by, it settles in the morning sky, as if it knows the story ends and gently starts again. The light is never leaving, it is only changing worlds. Beyond the final moonbeam, I can hear the silent stream of every wish I couldn't keep, still flowing in my sleep. Beyond the final moonbeam, shines bright, but beyond the final moonbeam still lives the night. In the quiet after midnight, even silent hearts still have a song. The moonlight settles on the floor like waves upon a peaceful shore. The room is wrapped in shades of blue, where every breath feels fresh and new. The evening breeze through open skies carries soft forgotten lullabies. Every whisper finds its place inside the night's embrace. Some hearts don't stop beating, they simply dream in silence. Echoes of a sleeping heart calling from the dark, like a melody too soft to hear, yet always drawing near. Echoes of a sleeping heart, never truly far apart. Every dream that drifts away returns with break of day. The stars reflect upon the sea like tiny lights remembering me. The waves erase the footprints slow, leaving only moonlit glow. Time is floating with the tide, nothing left for me to hide. Every heartbeat calm and deep finds its rhythm in my sleep. The night keeps every gentle hope safe until the morning. Echoes of a sleeping heart, letting every hidden part, every tear becomes a star, shining where you are. Echoes of a sleeping heart, turning endings into starts. Every silence sings my name, though nothing stays the same. If I wake before the dawn, I'll carry this quiet light, because peace is not a place, it's the feeling I found tonight. Echoes of a sleeping heart guide me like the stars. Every road beneath the moon leads me home too soon. Echoes of a sleeping heart remain when nights depart, and when the morning fills the sky, their song will still survive. The stars grow faint, the breeze moves on, but the echoes of my heart keep singing on. Close your eyes, the sky is opening, every star is waiting to catch your dreams. The evening melts to shades of blue. 1,000 lights come into view. The world grows quiet, calm and slow as moonlit rivers softly flow. The breeze is gentle on my face, like time has found a kinder pace. Each breath becomes a floating flame, calling softly out my name. When I stopped holding on, the sky held me instead. I'm falling into starlight, weightless through the quiet night. Every fear is drifting far, like dust beneath the stars. Falling into starlight, wrapped in silver, soft and bright. Every dream I couldn't find now shines inside my mind. The ocean mirrors every glow, keeping secrets only waves can know. The constellations slowly turn, like pages waiting to be learned. No footsteps echo in the air, only peaceful moments there. The night embraces all I am, without needing to understand. The stars never ask us to be anything but ourselves. I'm falling into starlight, floating past the edge of night. Every memory becomes a gentle beating drum. Falling into starlight, where silence feels alive. Every broken piece of me finds its harmony. If tomorrow calls too soon, I leave a part of me among the stars, where every hope still glows. I'm falling into starlight, brighter than the morning light. Every road has led me here, beyond the doubt and fear. Falling into starlight, with a heart forever bright. And when the dawn begins to rise, the stars remain inside my eyes. The sky grows pale, the stars grow few, but their quiet light will carry me through. Look up, the sky is not empty tonight. It is carrying light somewhere far away. The clouds are drifting soft and slow, like stories only winds can know. golden glow begins to rise across the quiet midnight skies. Each lantern floats without a sound above the sleeping distant town. Like every hope we let go free, returning gently back to me. Sunlight is not meant to stay, only to guide the way. Lanterns across the clouds, shining softly, drifting out. Every wish I couldn't keep now floats above the deep. Lanterns across the clouds, lighting up the silent now. Every broken part of me learns how to be free. The wind carries them so high, where silver meets the endless sky. They move like dreams I used to know before I learned to let them go. The night reflects their gentle flame, and nothing feels quite the same. Even distance starts to fade in the light they made. What we release becomes what we can see. Lanterns across the clouds, turning silence into sound. Every shadow fades away with the coming day. Lanterns across the clouds, no longer lost, no longer bound. They teach my heart to understand. The sky is holding my If I ever feel alone, I'll look above again, because everything I've let go still glows somewhere in the wind. Lanterns across the clouds, never truly lost somehow. Every dream I thought was gone still carries on. Lanterns across the clouds, lighting up the night so proud. And when the morning comes to stay, their glow will never fade away. The lanterns drift, the sky grows wide, and all my hopes float inside. The sky begins to breathe in color, green and gold across the dark, and suddenly I am nowhere and everywhere. The frozen air is crystal clear, like every thought just disappears. The world dissolves into the light beneath the endless northern night. The stars are moving like a sea above the silent world and me. Each wave of color starts to rise and pulls me through the skies. I let go of where I was and become where I am, lost inside. breaks through everything it makes. The mountains fade into the green, like something only ever dreamed. The wind is singing through the snow, a song only hearts can know. I float beneath the shifting sky, where even time forgets to try to hold me in a single place. I drift in endless grace. The sky doesn't ask for direction, only surrender. Lost inside the aurora, drifting farther and slower. Every memory becomes a spark that gently comes. Lost inside the aurora, where silence feels like a chorus, and every breath I take tonight is made of If I ever find my way back down, I won't forget this sky, where even darkness learned how to shine. Lost inside the aurora, nothing left to ignore us. Every color in the air is telling me to care. Inside the aurora, I am finally closer to the part of me I lost in the glow across. The colors slowly fade away, but not inside my mind, because the aurora never really leaves. The night found its colors, not in the stars, but in the quiet between every heartbeat. Midnight painted blue tonight, across the rooftops, soft and bright. The city whispers far away, as yesterday begins to fade. The moon hangs over silent streets, where every memory gently sleeps. A breeze unfolds through open skies, like a lullaby disguised. The darker the sky becomes, the more the colors bloom. Midnight painted blue, every shade reminds me of you. Now a sorrow not with pain, but like soft and gentle rain. Midnight painted blue, everything feels bright and new. Every star becomes a flame, calling out my name. Clouds drift slowly past the moon, knowing dawn will come too soon. Still the night has one more song to carry dreaming hearts along. The river mirrors silver light, holding pieces of the night. Every ripple softly knows where every quiet feeling goes. The sky never keeps its beauty, it shares it with the world. Midnight painted blue with 1,000 different hues. Every hope I couldn't hold now glows like quiet gold. Midnight painted blue, the silence pulls me through. Every heartbeat finds its place inside this peaceful space. If tomorrow changes everything, I'll remember this sky where the night taught me that peace has a color. Midnight painted blue, the stars have seen me through. Every road I've left behind still shines within my mind. Midnight painted blue, a dream that still feels true. And when the morning fills the air, a piece of night will still be there. The blue fades slowly, the sunrise grows, but the color of this night forever flows. Above the sleeping world, the sky becomes an ocean, endless, quiet, full of light. The moon is drifting slow tonight across a sea of silver light. Clouds are sailing without sound, where endless peace is always found. Every star becomes a wave, rolling softly, calm and brave. The heavens breathe in quiet time, like a gentle lullaby. The farther I look, the lighter my heart becomes. Quiet oceans of the sky carry every dream I hide, floating where the night is deep, rocking every soul to sleep. Quiet oceans of the sky, holding moonlight as it flies. Every ripple made of stars knows exactly where we are. The evening paints the world in blue, a peaceful shade, both soft and true. The wind has nowhere left to roam, it finally feels at home. The silence hums a tender tune beneath the slow and patient moon. Every breath becomes a tide, moving gently from inside. Some journeys need no footsteps, only an open heart. Quiet oceans of the sky teach my restless soul to fly. Every wave of fading light turns my darkness into white. Quiet oceans of the sky, watching all the seasons pass. stars are distant shores, then love is every tide, always returning, even after goodbye. Quiet oceans of the sky stretch beyond the reasons why. Every heartbeat finds its place in this endless peaceful space. Quiet oceans of the sky, where tomorrow softly lies, and when the dawn begins to rise, your light still shines on. The sea grows still, the stars drift slow above the world, the quiet flows. The stars are quietly waiting above the sleeping earth. Tonight I am not afraid. Snow is falling feather-light, covering the world in white. Every forest softly glows where only silent footsteps go. The mooning's high above the pines, painting silver through the night. Every breath becomes a cloud, floating free without a sound. The farther the world fades away, the closer I feel to peace. Safe beneath the northern sky, where endless constellations shine. Every fear becomes a spark, fading gently through the dark. Safe beneath the northern sky, wrapped in moonlight's quiet light. Every heartbeat finds its place inside this calm embrace. Frozen rivers softly gleam, flowing through a silent dream. The mountains keep their timeless grace, watching over this still place. The wind no longer feels so cold, it carries stories yet untold. Every whisper seems to say, you've always known the way. Even the longest winter night carries the promise of dawn. Safe beneath the northern sky, where lonely thoughts learn how to fly. Every tear becomes this snow, melting where new flowers grow. Safe beneath the northern sky, hope is written way up high. Every star becomes a guide, always by my side. If tomorrow feels too far, I'll follow the brightest star, not to escape, but to remember that light is always lived inside the stars remain. The wind grows still, and underneath the northern sky, my heart is finally home. City is sleeping, but the rain is still awake, touching everything softly, like a forgotten memory. Streetlights shimmer on the ground, where silence makes a hollow sound. Every step I used to know has faded down below. The raindrops trace the empty lanes, like whispers calling out names. The world feels wide yet close to me, in quiet symmetry. Even loneliness can sound like something beautiful. Soft rain on empty streets, where memory and silence meet. Every echo that remains drifts away with gentle rain. Soft rain on empty streets, where every lost heartbeat repeats. Not in pain but soft release, becoming peace. The windows glow with amber light behind the curtains of the night. No rush, no voices in the air, just calmness everywhere. I walk beneath the fading glow, where time begins to move slow, and every drop that falls around feels like a soothing sound. Some goodbyes don't hurt as much when the rain is listening. Soft rain on empty streets, washing all my broken beats. Every sorrow I once knew melts into something new. Soft rain on empty streets, where the past and present meet, and every tear I couldn't hide drifts with the tide. If I stand here long enough, will the rain remember me? Or will it simply wash me clean of everything I used to be? Soft rain on empty streets, where the night and silence greet. Every shadow fades away with nothing left to say. Soft rain on empty streets, where even sadness feels complete, and I slowly understand I'm letting go by hand. The rain grows light, the night grows still, and everything I lost feels like it always will. go. The moon sings one last time, not to say goodbye, but to be remembered. The sky is quiet, deep and wide, where silver thoughts begin to hide. The stars are listening so still as time begins to slow its will. The moonlight trembles on the sea like it is speaking softly to me, a final note across the air that lingers everywhere. Some songs are not meant to end, they simply fade into light. This is the last song of the moon, a melody for hearts in bloom. It carries every dream we knew through skies of endless blue. The last song of the moon, sung beneath the stars so soon. Every echo drifting far becomes a guiding star. The waves reflect a silver glow like memories we used to know. Each ripple writes a quiet line that time cannot confine. The wind moves softly through the night, holding fragments of its light. Every breath becomes a part of something in the heart. Even endings can be gentle when they are sung with love. This is the last song of the moon, a promise carried by the dune. Every shadow turns to grace in this still and sacred space. The last song of the moon will echo back to you in every quiet dream you find inside your If the moon falls into sleep, its light will not be gone. It will live inside the night and rise again at dawn. This is the last song of the moon, but nothing truly ends too soon. Every note becomes the sky where forgotten wishes fly. The last song of the moon still hums inside the room, and when the silence calls my name, it answers just the same. The moon grows dim, the night grows thin, but its last song still lives within. The night never hurried, neither did the moon. It simply waited for every heart to find its way. The evening settled on the sea like whispered words surrounding me. Silver light upon the waves turned silent distant towns, while quiet stars look gently down. The world grows softer, breath by breath, as worry slowly came to rest. Some lights don't chase us, they patiently stay. The moon waited patiently above the quiet trees until my restless heart believed that peace could finally breathe. The moon waited patiently like an endless melody, never asking me to run, only to be calm. The clouds drifted slow across the sky like dreams that never questioned why. The wind had nowhere else to be than singing through the cedar trees. Each heartbeat found a slower time, like waves returning with the tide. The darkness felt so warm tonight, wrapped in silver light. Maybe healing doesn't arrive, maybe it simply waits. The moon waited patiently, holding quiet memories. Every tear I couldn't hide shimmered in its light. The moon waited patiently until I learned to see that every lonely road I knew was gently leading through. The stars never counted the hours, the sky never hurried the dawn. Everything beautiful knew exactly when to arrive. The moon waited patiently, now the night feels part of me. Every fear has drifted far, like echoes among the stars. The moon waited patiently until my soul was free. And when the morning touched the sky, its silver light stayed in my eyes. The moon sailed west, the dawn drew near, but the peace it left behind will always be here. Listen, not to the waves, but to the silence between them. Moonlight settles on the sea like a quiet memory. Every wave arrives then fades, leaving silver on its wake. The shoreline breathes a gentle tune beneath the patient autumn moon. I stand where water meets the sand, with nothing but the night at hand. The loudest answers sometimes live inside the quiet. The silence between waves is where my heart feels safe. Every rising, every fall teaches me to let go of it all. The silence between waves carries words I'll never to the tide and find the light inside. A distant lighthouse softly glows, watching where the ocean flows. Its quiet beam moves through the dark, like hope without a spark. The breeze is cool against my face. Time has found a slower pace. Nothing asks for more from me than simply here to be. Every tide returns without holding yesterday. The silence between waves gently washes pain away. Every memory grows light beneath the stars tonight. The silence between waves holds me without chains, like the sea already knew how to carry me through. If my heart is an ocean, then peace is not the shore. It's the quiet space between each wave where I learn to breathe once more. The silence between waves is where tomorrow waits. Every ending finds the sea and sets another dream free. The silence between waves will never drift away. And when the morning meets the tide, its calm will still remain inside. The waves roll on, the stars shine bright, and the silence stays with me tonight. Look up, even if nothing stays the same. The sky remembers. The evening falls in shades of blue, like memories I thought I knew. The clouds drift slowly out of sight, erasing edges of the light. The world feels still, suspended high between the earth and open sky. Every breath becomes a trace of time I can't replace. Some moments never disappear, they only change where they live. The sky will remember every flame that used to burn, every whispered name we gave to the dreams we couldn't save. The sky will remember even when we surrender. Every story, every tear still lingers here. stars are fading one by one, but nothing here is truly gone. They fall into the silent air and leave their echo there. The wind carries what we lose through endless shades of midnight blue, and even silence starts to glow with all we used to know. Nothing is ever fully gone, it only changes form. The sky will remember through every stormy November, every hope we couldn't hold still shines in gold. The sky will remember long after we're surrender, every heartbeat left behind still lights the mind. If I forget who I was, the sky will remind me, not with words but with light. The sky will remember even when I surrender, every road I walked alone leads me back home. The sky will remember forever and ever, and when the night returns again, it calls my name once more. The clouds drift on, the stars grow dim, but the sky remembers everything within. The night remembers what we could not keep. Some lights fade from the sky, but never from the heart. We walked beneath the quiet moon, knowing morning came too soon. The stars were scattered bright and free, like tiny pieces of our dreams. The wind carried your gentle laugh across the fields beyond the path. I close my eyes to hold it near, a melody I still can hear. Some lights disappear above us, only to shine inside us. The stars we left behind still glow inside my mind, like echoes floating through the blue. They always lead me back to you. The stars we left behind no longer ask me why. They light the roads I cannot see until they set me free. The river mirrors midnight skies, holding countless lullabies. Every ripple gently knows where every silent memory goes. The night wraps softly around my soul, turning broken pieces whole. I breathe the calm, I let it stay, as yesterday drifts away. Nothing beautiful is ever lost, sky stays white, and every star we've ever loved still shines inside. The sky is quiet now, but not empty. It is waiting for the light to return. The night has folded into gray, the shadows gently slip away. The stars are gone, but not for long. They leave behind their song. The air is soft, the world is still, a calm that nothing seems to kill. And every breath I take tonight feels closer to the light. Even endings know the way back into another day, until the stars return again. I'll hold the light within. Every memory I keep sings softly in my sleep, until the stars return again. Where silence meets the wind, I'll wait beneath the open sky until they learn to shine. The ocean rests without a wave, like everything the night has saved. The moon begins to fade away, but leaves its gentle stay. I stand between what was and will, a moment quiet, pure and still. And in this space I understand the sky is never planned. What disappears above returns in different light, until the stars return again. No fear can enter in, for even darkness has a name that turns to flame. Until the stars return again, I feel the night within, not as an ending, but as peace that never needs release. If I forget the sky, I'll remember this feeling, that even in the quietest dark, something is always becoming light. Until the stars return again, I will not pretend that endings are the final page. They are only changing stage. Until the stars return again, I'll trust the wind, and every night I've ever known will lead me home. The horizon glows, the night lets go, and somewhere beyond the silence, the stars begin to grow. Somewhere above silence. The sky was listening, not for sound, but for me. The night was quiet, deep and wide, like an ocean in the sky. Every star began to glow in ways I didn't know. The wind moved softly through the air, like it had always been there. And in that moment, still and small, I felt it, understand it all. I thought I was just passing through, but the sky was too. When the sky learned my name, nothing felt the same. Every shadow turned to light in the heart of night. When the sky learned my name, it gently called my pain and turned it into something bright that could survive the night. The clouds drifted like open doors, revealing endless quiet shores, where every dream I'd ever lost returned without a cost. The moon was watching patiently, like it always knew of me. And every breath I let go became a softer glow. Maybe we are never unseen, just quietly held. When the sky learned my name, the darkness lost its claim. Every fear I used to know finally let me go. When the sky learned my name, it whispered I was safe, and every star began to shine like it was If I ever feel alone again, I'll remember this night. The sky doesn't forget who it has held in light. When the sky learned my name, it never felt the same. Every mile, every tear led me here. When the sky learned my name, it turned my night to flame. And even when the morning came, it still remembered. The stars fade slow, the sky turns blue, but somewhere above, it still knows you. Somewhere beyond the silence, water learns to shine, and the sky begins to flow. The river moves in silver lines, reflecting ancient distant skies. Each ripple carries gentle light, into the heart of night. The stars above begin to fall, not crashing down, but softly call, like they were always meant to be part of the flowing sea. The earth looks up, the sky looks down, and somewhere in between they meet, where the river meets the stars. There is no near, no far, only light that softly blends, where every edge bends, where the river meets the stars, healing all the scars. Every drop becomes a sky where dreams can fly. The water sings a quiet tune beneath the watching silver moon. The currents carry memories like drifting melodies. The night leans closer to the stream, like everything is more than it seems, and every moment starts to feel like something truly real. Maybe heaven isn't above, but reflected below. Where the river meets the stars, time forgets what it was. Every wave becomes a prayer floating in the earth. Where the river meets the stars, nothing breaks apart, even endings softly turn into light that burns. If I follow this reflection, will I find myself, or become the place where everything connects? Where the river meets the stars, I remember who we are. Not lost, not gone, not far away, just changed in every way. Where the river meets the stars, I let go of what was hard, and every tear I've ever cried becomes the sky. The river keeps flowing, the stars keep shining, and somewhere between them I